So supposedly this is the last animated film from the master Hayao Miyazaki. The Wind Rises. So The Wind Rises is supposedly the last film from the animation master himself, Hayao Miyazaki. The plot basically follows this boy who grows into an adult who has this passion for wanting to build airplanes. He just wants to build airplanes. Like, he sees this normal everyday object and he sees this as a potential part of his design to build an amazing aircraft. All this takes place during World War II. Gyro, I'm gonna probably butcher every single Japanese name, so I'm just gonna refer them to their American voice counterparts, which, by the way, guys, I did see this in the English dubbed version, just to let you guys know. So Gyro, voiced by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is the one who is wanting to build all these beautiful airplanes. He meets up with his love interest, who is voiced by Emily Blunt. The two of them fall in love, and while all this is going on, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character is trying to build planes. Okay, so guys, as you know, if you guys saw the top 5 hand-drawn animation movies, which I did last summer with Alec and Joe, you guys will know that I'm a huge fan of Hayao Miyazaki. And as you guys know, one of my best friends, Sarah, got me into watching all of his movies. I love Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, and Ponyo. I still have yet to see Kiki's Delivery Service or Howl's Moving Castle. I really want to see those. And she was the one who I wanted to go see this with. This is one of the most beautiful anime movies I've ever seen in my life. Not just because of the animation in general, but just the story in general. If you guys don't know who Hayao Miyazaki is, let me put it this way. He is my 5 favorite directors: Peter Jackson, Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, Stanley Kubrick, and Quentin Tarantino. Well, Quentin Tarantino minus the F-bombs in the movie. Put them all together and it's like an animation director. That's what Hayao Miyazaki is to me. He is the greatest animation director who ever lived and is still living today. And I heard that this was his last movie, which really saddened me because I love all of his movies. All of his movies have a childlike wonder, fantastical charm, while still appealing to adults. This one isn't really meant for kids. It's more on the adult side, and I was watching this movie and I could tell that this is a very personal film to Miyazaki. And if this is the movie that he is really going out on, this is what I call ending your career with a bang. The animation in this movie is just beautiful to every detail. Every detail in this movie is just animated to perfection. When you're talking about Hayao Miyazaki, this guy is just, I don't even know, he's the Picasso of animation, let me just say that much. I cried at least 3 times in this movie, guys. Twice because of some plot points, and once was literally because of the animation, just looking at it. It was so refreshing to look at an animated film that's hand-drawn. Not that I don't love computer animation, guys. I love that stuff, but there's just something refreshing when you look at something that's hand-drawn frame by frame by frame. Now, of course, since I did see this in the English dub version, this does have an English cast. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, Elijah Wood. It's all around a great movie. One of the things I absolutely love about this movie, it's about this guy that's still following his dream even though he's going through all this crap in his life. It's just about following your dreams and making it happen regardless of what happens. There is a romance subplot in this movie, but it's so well developed in this movie. I almost cried a lot in this movie. My jaw dropped during some sequences, and the sound design was actually really cool in this movie. If you're a huge Miyazaki fan or just a huge animation fan in general, I implore you guys to go see this movie. This is such a beautiful animated film. I love this more than Frozen. Now, yes, I'm not a big fan of musicals, but Frozen really did put me back into those ages. But The Wind Rises was just, it's one of those movies that comes around once in a lifetime that makes you truly appreciate an animated movie, especially hand-drawn. This is truly the movie to go out on a bang with. I could not be more happy for him. And Hayao Miyazaki, if you're watching this, I really hope the best for you after animation. Keep kicking ass out there, man. So overall, The Wind Rises is an absolutely beautiful animated movie, not only just in terms of the animation, but its plot. The voice acting is incredible. And yes, this movie is over 2 hours, but the thing is, I was so engrossed in this movie in the world that I would have not minded spending another hour in. The Wind Rises is one of my favorite movies of the year. The Wind Rises, ladies and gentlemen, gets a 5 out of 5 stars. So comment and let me know below of what your favorite Hayao Miyazaki animated movie is. And I will see you guys next time.